everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm the Scent Maven. Welcome back to my channel, Shopping and Scents. So today I have a Rite Aid 75% off bargain section weird item haul to share with you. So I went to Rite Aid, which I can't remember the last time I've been to a Rite Aid. In my area, Walgreens has pretty much taken over everything. There's a very few Rite Aids left and very few CVS's left. So I went by the Rite Aid just to check out what they had, and I found what I was looking for. I could not find this anywhere. The Swiffer Sweeper Wet. These are the little towel things that you stick at the bottom of your Swiffer. This was not in the 75% off aisle. This was $9.99. They had the one that was half the size. This is 24. They had like a 12 one for like $5, and then you get the 24 for $10. And since I could not find this anywhere, and I love using these because it's so much easier than getting out the mop and bucket and whatever. You just Swiffer your floor for, you know, cleanings in between, especially since I have a dog. You know, you pick up that extra dog hair and such. So I was very happy to pick up the Swiffer Sweeper Wet, finally, to find that. And then while I was there, I asked them, of course I wanted to check out their antibacterials and see what they had. They had a bottle, it was called like green goo or something, and it was hand sanitizer. It was this big, literally that big, and they wanted $4 or $5. Yeah, I think it was $4.99. I was like, they are out of their mind, because I have picked up plenty of sanitizer, so they could keep their green goo or whatever the hell it was called. And then they had a foaming hand wash cleaner, not even an antibacterial foaming cleaner, just a plain old foaming cleaner. And they wanted, like, I forget how much it was, like $8.99, some ridiculous price. And I know, you know, I purchased stuff to show you guys, but that was just ridiculous. I was like, no, I am, no. So while I was there, I asked the one of the gentlemen that worked there, I said, where is your clearance section, your 75% off section? And it's this little teeny corner in the back of the store, and I wanted to see what they had. And I picked up an assortment of bizarre items. And you would say to yourself, why the hell would you buy that, even if it was 75% off? So let's start off with something that's somewhat normal. So where's my receipt? So some of them were marked the 75% off price, and some of them were 75% off the price that it was marked. So I had to find out. So okay, so this priming spray, right, this spray was $2.49. It was marked $9.99. It was 75% off. Let's take that off. 75% off was $2.49, and it smells really good. And I have a makeup setting spray that I bought a while ago. I forget if it was Revlon or whatever, and that thing smells awful. So I wanted to see what this smelled like. So this is by the brand Cokie. I've never heard of this brand. My favorite color, purple. It says Aftermath Post Makeup Spray. So I was like, is this a setting spray? They had 2 of these left. I picked up one, and it's got the marks on it for 75% off. It's always fun when you shop the bargain bin, right? Very classy. It says how to use. After removing makeup, shake well and hold 8 to 10 inches away, spraying 2 to 4 times in an even motion over entire face. Can be used along with regular skincare routine or alone. So this is after you remove your makeup, you put this spray on. I don't know what it's supposed to do. It just says it's a post makeup spray. And I sprayed it to see what it smelled like. It smells pretty good. It just kind of has that like generic cosmetic scent. So I picked that up for $2.50. I want to see what this does. And then they had this, which is the same brand, and this is also, it's got the classy markings on it. Don't you love it? Can't make it look any cheaper. So this was also $2.49. This is the Get Ready. This is by the Cokie brand. Get Ready Makeup Priming Spray. So this says, this multitasking makeup primer is enriched with nutrients to reduce shine, hydrate, refresh, and protect the skin for flawless, long-lasting makeup application. So this is primer. You put this on. This is not setting spray where you, after you put your makeup, you set it with the spray. This is you prime your face, just like a canvas, you know. Shake well, hold 8 to 10 inches away, spraying 2 to 4 times in even motion over entire face. Let dry and apply makeup as desired. And again, this has like this generic, actually, that kind of has a weird scent to it. Yeah, so the Cokie brand, I guess, wasn't doing too well. They had a couple of bottles of these, I think 2 bottles. I'm gonna have to clean this bottle. So they had like 2 bottles of these and 2 bottles, no, maybe 3 of these and 2 of these. So I wanted to try the Cokie brand for 75% off. Let's see what it does. I'm going to be reviewing this multitude of different makeup and bath and body products that I've purchased over the last few weeks in my empties segment video that I do. So we'll see how the aftermath and the Get Ready from Cokie is. Originally marked $9.99, now $2.50. So then what else did I pick up? Okay, so let's go to the weird. Okay. So I picked up some laxatives. Okay, so they had this Senecot. I've heard of these. This says new Senecot, and this is dietary supplement laxative gummies, and this is mixed berries, and there's 60 gummies in here, and this expires July 2021, so I have a year to use these. It says, you know, it helps you become regular. Okay, if you're irregular, it's supposed to help you be regular, and it's supposed to be all natural, right? So I know, TMI. Let's say I live a pretty normal life, and I do not have an issue, but occasionally, you know, things happen. So I usually keep a bottle of the, I usually get the Pericolace or the Rite stool softener. I just keep this in my medicine cabinet just in case. And there's a couple of pills left in here, and I don't use this very often. Thank God. But this expired in June 2019. And I know people say, oh, you could still use it after the expiration date. Yes, you can. But I thought I'd try these. Now, it's marked $5. I thought it was going to be 75% off of $5 for 60 gummies. That would have been a really good deal. But he said, no, if $5 is the 75% off. Normally, it's like over $20. So over $20, and it was $5. And I figured mine expired. These are supposed to be natural. They're gummies. Let me try it out. So, since I was raiding the cheapo section, then I picked this up. This is another weird thing to have. This is C-Band, and this was really cheap. This is anti-nausea ginger gum, and this says drug-free for travel. Morning sickness and chemotherapy included induced nausea relief. Safe, all-natural relief of nausea, gluten-free. Yeah, so for travel, morning sickness, and chemotherapy. So I get motion sickness. I don't get seasick. Occasionally, if I'm in, like, you know, when you drive, people who drive don't get motion sickness because your eyes are focused on the horizon. But if you're especially me, not so much if you're in the passenger seat, but if you're in the back seat. And I never was motion sick in my whole life until about 6 years ago. I got terrible motion sickness. It was the worst feeling ever. And I won't go into, I ended up not throwing up or anything, but I felt awful. And I was in the back seat of a car, and there was one person driving, there was a passenger, there was another person, and there was me. So there was four of us in the car. And I think maybe it was from looking at my phone, like from reading text messages and being in motion, that made me terribly motion sick. But ever since that time, I always carry with me, if I'm going to be traveling on a, I don't even get sick on a city bus, although I can't remember the last time I was on a city bus. I don't get motion sick on a train. Usually if I'm in the car, if I'm a passenger, if I'm not in the back seat, I don't really feel motion sick or whatever. But I always take these with me. If I have to go on a long road trip on a bus, which I occasionally have to do once a year or so, or twice a year, I always take this with me. And it's Bonine, and it says for motion sickness, treats and prevents, and it says less drowsy than original Dramamine. So this is, it has a boat, a plane, a car, and a roller coaster on it. So it relieves motion sickness. I always take these with me. I take one before I go on the road, just in case. Just because of that one time that I got motion sickness, and I never want to feel that way again. I don't know when these expire. They expired for 2020. So they just expired. So these, for all they work. They're chewable tablets. This is, I don't know what that says. That says meclizine hydrochloride I don't know what that means. So I'm assuming that it has drug in it. It says active ingredient meclizine or whatever. So it says prevents and treats nausea, vomiting, whatever. Okay, so this is what I usually have. This was like $1. If it's 75% off, it was $1.75. So I figure for $1.75, I try it out. Anti-nausea ginger gum for travel, morning sickness, and chemotherapy induced nausea relief. Okay, so it expires in November of this year. So I don't know if I'm going to get to use it, but it has all the little things in there, the boat, the car, plane. So it's a drug-free, gluten-free, 24 pieces. I figure for $1.75, take it in my bag just in case I have to go on a road trip between now and November. I try out this C-Band. Never heard of it before, but looks like a pretty good product. Don't know how it ended up in the 75% off aisle unless it doesn't actually work. Anti-nausea ginger gum. It's a weird haul. So then I picked up, these are strange. Okay, so these were $2.62. So I think we've all heard of the brand Splat. They do those weird hair dye colors. So I found Splat in Stellar and Splat in Solar. And this is Iridescent Halo Spray. This says adds sparkle, shimmer, and shine to all hair types and colors. So it's basically like a hair glitter. It says add out of this world sparkle, shimmer, and shine to any hairdo with Splat's Iridescent Halo Spray. Micro glitters attached to hair weightlessly, reflecting and refracting light. Halo spray works on all hair types and colors. So it's weird. They have they have a blue and this. So I sprayed this in my hand just to see what it did, right? So it looks kind of weird. And then I don't know if you can see it, but it's iridescent. I don't know if I want to put it in my hair. I don't know if it's going to work on my hair. If it's going to make my hair iridescent. I have no idea if it's going to work. So I am a fan of like the purple. I don't know about this. It does make your hand very shiny. So for $2.62, I figure I try the Splat in the Stellar and the solar. Let's see if it works. I mean, if it ended up in the 75% off aisle, I don't know if it's going to work. Let's see what the blue one looks like. It's hair glitter. I don't know. It's hair glitter. Let's see if it works. I'm going to try it next time I do my hair, and we'll see if it works. It's just kind of odd. Okay, and then the last two things I picked up. Now, these were not sealed, and I know you guys are going to be like, oh my God, danger, germs, don't. Okay, so this is Revlon. I'm going to scrape off the price tag here. This was $2.62, and I'm going to take precautions here. Because sometimes when you buy these in the store, they're not sealed either. So I'm trying to peel, crap. I'm trying to peel the sticker off so we can read what these nails that I put on are like the cheapest, most horrible nails because they're just peeling and cracking already. And I just put them on. So for $2.62, this is some Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is metallic. I don't know. It looks like it's a navy blue color. Like I said, I want to scrape this freaking ugly price tag off here. Okay. So it doesn't look so cheap. So it's this Revlon color. And does it say what color it is? It says it's called 685 HD Glitz Brilliant. So that's what it looks like. Now what I'm going to do to make sure that this is sanitary as much as I can is I'm going to take this makeup wipe and I'm going to clean this doe foot applicator with a makeup wipe. And that's what the color looks like. It's like this horrible soupy gray. It's probably why it wasn't working. Then I'm going to take, just so we can disinfect here, because like I said, I bought this in the 75% off thing. I'm going to take an alcohol swab. Where the hell did it just fell on the floor? Oh, I'm going to take an alcohol swab and I'm going to disinfect the doe foot here. Okay. And I'm going to clean it again with the makeup wipe. And then I'm going to clean it with a paper towel so that it's cleaned. So now it's cleaned and disinfected. This is just going to look disgusting. I can't see. Looks like I put on a mustache. I don't know. I can't see. I'm using you guys as a mirror. It's like this horrible gray. I'm not liking that at all. I don't know. It's like this soupy, horrible color. That's why it wasn't selling. So maybe this will fix it. So this was $2.75. The seal was broken on this. So I'm going to have to do the same deal with this and disinfect it. This looks like it matches this. This looks like gloss that matches that horrible color. So this was $2.57. I'm going to take the freaking price tag off. You don't know what this is doing to my nails. So this is Almay. The other one was Revlon. So this Almay. And I can't read what it says. It's Almay something gloss. Okay, Almay Goddess Gloss. Almay Goddess Gloss. It looks like that same soupy horrible color. So we're going to take some, we're going to clean this. And again, it's that same, it's basically the same soupy color. It's like they were a match made in soupy heaven. I'm going to clean it with a alcohol wipe. And I'm going to clean it with a towel to disinfect this doe foot here. So then we're going to dip into some of this Goddess Gloss. Great. I hit my camera button while I was trying to do this, so now I'm going to have to edit this video together. Let me just say, there's a reason why this Goddess Gloss and this lipstick was 75% off. Because it is hideous. Maybe I could do something with that Goddess Gloss. Navy blue, and they're basically both the same color. I know this looks purple, but it's really not. Yeah, I hate it. I think it looks awful. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to see if I can fix it in some way. Was that it? Was that everything I got in the 75% off aisle? Using this, let me use another makeup wipe. Well, you live and you learn. I don't know how that other stuff is going to work. The seasick pills, the laxatives. That's just goes to show you the random stuff that they have in this 75% off section. That's why it's 75% off. There is a reason. I really wanted that. Maybe if I try the glitter gloss again, there's got to be some color, some way to make that look appealing. It just looks horrible, horrible. Almay Goddess Gloss, $2.75. All right, well, for the set, it's like $5, so live and learn. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. As weird as it was, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. But until then, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.